Honey, I told you this year I'm going all out for Halloween. I've got some really fantastic ideas that I think are gonna make our place just absolutely pop in the neighborhood.
Just keep it simple.
I'm going big. I've told you once, I'm not telling you again. I'm going big on this thing. We're gonna make this thing absolutely pop out here. And I want to make sure that we are a standout in the neighborhood. All right, we're gonna really make this thing incredible. All right, you ready? I'm gonna light it up. 3, 2, 1. There's the finished product. So we've got Frankenstein BrickHeadz number 111. It's ages 10 plus. It's set number 40422, and it's a total of 108 pieces, which is relatively small. It's a quick build. I think it took me maybe 10 minutes or so. Some of the BrickHeadz builds are a little larger, but they're all small as a whole. So either way, one thing I would note is they named the set Frankenstein, and as the story goes, it was published in 1818. Victor Frankenstein was actually, we'll call him a mad scientist, and through a series of alchemy and some chemistry, he actually created what we've come to know as Frankenstein's monster. Now, Frankenstein's monster, just to give you a little background on him, he was actually a relatively emotional character in the book, but he obviously was a hideous creature that was created. So he, being emotional, went out and tried to create a connection with the population and the people around him, but because he was so hideous, people just couldn't get past that, and they ended up shunning Frankenstein's monster. So Frankenstein's monster actually ended up going back and actually trying to seek revenge on Victor Frankenstein. So a little bit of a background on Frankenstein's monster there. So I'm not sure why they opted for Frankenstein. I would assume that would refer to the scientist, but either way, not a big deal, just something I noticed on the set itself. But just to point out a few details on Frankenstein's monster. Very cool build, few different printed pieces. So we've got his suit coat tile that's printed. His eyes are obviously printed, as with most BrickHeadz. I would note that a lot of times they're circular eyes. On this, they actually did the flat top, which is kind of cool. And then right above that, we've got a 2x4 printed towel where his scar is actually located. So you can see his bangs coming down on top there for his hair. And then on either side, we'll call it an electrical node. He's got one on each side of his head. And then Nothing too much on the back and the sides. They opted for bluish, dark bluish gray, I should say, light bluish gray, and then black, and then the silver, metallic silver 1x1 circulars on the side. A lot of times you'll see in BrickHeadz something in their hands. He doesn't have anything in his hands, and then sometimes you'll see a printed tile of some sort at the bottom here. Nothing as far as printed down there. Either way, really fun build. What I would say is there's some speculation going around that they may end up bringing back some more of these Universal classic monster characters in the BrickHeadz line. That would include some characters like Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Invisible Man, the Wolfman, and then my personal favorite, the creature from the Black Lagoon. So some speculation there, not sure if it's true, but honestly, if it were me, I would love to see some of those characters be included in this BrickHeadz line. I think it's got a lot of area to grow. Let me know if you've actually built Frankenstein, what you thought of it, and then if you have a specific character you'd like to see come next in this monster line. Again, I'd like to see Creature from the Black Lagoon, but I'm interested to hear what you guys think and if you'd like to see some more characters in this line. Either way though, I do recommend it. Very fun build. Wasn't overly long, but if you're a BrickHeadz fan, you'll really enjoy building Frankenstein set number 111.